dead tree gives no shelter. The cricket, no relief. And the dry stone, no sound of water. Only there is shadow under this red rock. Come in under the shadow of this red rock, and I will show you something different from either your shadow at morning striding behind you, or your shadow at evening rising to meet you. I will show you fear in a handful of dust.
And the mic works. It's good. I've recalibrated everything today. I'm gonna turn down the music. Hey, today's a big deal. I don't know why, but it feels like a big deal. I'm doing digital art today, so we're changing things up a tiny bit. I don't like to do digital art, but I think that it's essential for me to learn those skills. I tweaked the mic. The mic should sound great. You should hear my voice the way I hear it. Sometimes I listen back and I'm like, why am I pitchy? Why am I like that? But anyways, they fixed that up. My good friend Rob, my neighbor, dropped off some like small 10 alien figures today, and it is about the most delightful thing that has happened to me all week, and probably all year. It's a short year, but I mean this could stay top of the list for a while. Also, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been so supportive over the last, literally the last week. I've gotten, let me see. In the last week, we got Dave of Mutilation, Yesabelli, G. Rusi. Sorry about that if I got that wrong. Ray Berserker, who's been here every night. Thank you so much, Ray Berserker, for hanging out. Ren False Art. Nap, lots of Z's on you. Thank you for coming in and doing the follow. And Bizarre Joe, just last night. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for doing a follow. And I don't know where you went or who you are, but I'm grateful for you. Yeah, so tonight I'm doing digital art, which I haven't done in a while. I'm going to return to some of my bigger projects that I've been doing. So if you haven't been watching for a while, you might not be aware, but I'm trying to do a room-by-room, visuals creation of a sort of choose-your-own-adventure dungeon. I'm a big fan of these OSR dungeons, these, what would they be called? FMV video games, when you play Myst, you go into Myst, Myst is the one I feel like everybody knows, but Myst is a game where basically they did a 3D model of an island, and you can travel around it by kind of clicking on a path and going a direction. But you can find these games all over the place. They're old games where you would say, I go left or I go right, and you direct yourself through a sort of map and get to these different places. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build up one of these that is 365 rooms in size to go with the Dungeon 365 project. I also have another calendar dungeon that I want to make for the year 2024, a leap year and the year of the dragon. So it just seems right to do. So, yeah, we're just gonna keep pushing through. What am I gonna do? I have my digital art. Let me bring my digital art up. Another thing I'm doing that is I'm launching today as a little bit of a project is I've been meaning to figure out what is the best music I could possibly provide in the background. And I am going through lists of recommended artists. I'm going by my specific taste, which is a lot of like doom metal, drone, just I like hip hop, I like dungeon synth. I'm trying to get all that stuff kind of put into a nice playlist. I'm trying to show the best of those genres within the restrictions that are provided on Twitch. So right now we're listening to I like to give people, this is Dawn Treader. Big recommendation. Found this by following. I follow a group on Instagram called it's the Anti-Fascist Black Metal Network. So basically, they find black metal that doesn't have any connections to fascism or like just the nastiest people. So we're trying to like keep a nice clean list of music that doesn't have any overtones of, I guess, fascism or supremacy. Don't need to say what kind. I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. Just trying to get it so we get like a list of music that is straight up like, hey, like just supports people, loves people. The artists don't stand for any of these ideas. So that's one thing I'm trying to do. It's going to take a long time, and there's definitely going to be some muted streams because it's hard to tell what is and isn't a part of that list of artists that Twitch will just kind of automatically flag. And I mean, I follow artists who say that their music is 100% okay to stream. Let me actually stream right now. Oh, this is no good. I forgot to set it up. That's on me. Here, one sec. Let me see if I can. No. Well. Oh, dang. All right, let's get this set up. Keyboard camera. When did I set that up? Got my webcam going. I'm here. What else do I got? Yeah. I mean, the whole purpose for the music thing is... I'm having a hard time here. Oops. What's this? That's my big frame. My webcam. Okay, this isn't it. Oh man, I am so sorry. I meant to set this up. Here we go. We'll do this. I figured it out. This is my default camera for sharing my reference images. So I'm just going to go here. And we'll just make this a full screen. Woo! All right, good. Trying to only play music I love. So it's going to be quietly playing in the background. That'll kind of reduce the risk that anything gets flagged. So I'm going to do a warm-up here with the digital art. Let me see. Alright, it's time to start our sketch. Got a brand new piece of artwork coming out. What's this? I think it might be this one. Alright, perfect. Yes! Alright, so today I'm thinking I've been looking at a lot of artwork by A. Shipwright. I don't know the first name, I just know the last name is Shipwright. You can find them on ArtStation. I do a lot of really cool, epic stuff. A lot of anime stuff, which surprised me because whenever I initially did a search and discovered them, it was just a lot of like very like almost like old school dungeon stuff that I was finding. I'm taking a little bit of inspiration from Mr. Shipwright. I really love the style. I think I prefer working by hand, but working digitally is just kind of there's something to it that I really need to learn. I'm so used to working by hand and then working digitally that starting off digitally is a skill that I think I should kind of develop. Just gonna get rid of this. This is specific to my reference, so I don't want to do that. But one of the things I do like about working digitally is I can just kind of like move stuff around and I can start with less of a plan, which kind of feels like I'm actually cheating a bit. So let me get up my sorry, I can't see the chat, so if anybody's in chat I can't see that. Whoop, fixed it. Alright, what's going on in here? Anybody I know? Got Alien Gathering, Drapsnat, Keta. All these people that don't follow me but are always in the chat. So it makes me kind of think and like correct me if I'm wrong. Might be I don't know. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say y'all are bots, but I know at least some of them are because they're always there. They're not bots I came up with either, so I don't know why they're there. Where is it? Oh, there we go. This is an eraser. I don't want an eraser. I want a pen. It's an eraser. Alright. There we go. I like Mr. Shipwright's dragons because they look like a mix between the sort of dragons we see nowadays, which have a lot of their physiology is based off of cats. So you'll kind of look at, if you look at dragon designs, they're if they have 4 limbs, they're typically based off of like a feline bone structure. But if you look at some of them, their legs almost, so like if their legs come down from their body, that's more of like a feline structure. Whereas if their legs come out of the side of their body, that's more of like a newt or a lizard kind of like physiognomy that they're basing off of. So a little bit of dragon design lore. The older stuff goes off of lizards. So you have these like really lizard-like dragons. They almost look like, oh shoot. Oh no. Gotta fix it. Alright, there we go. Anyways. That's what I'm kind of working from. I don't know if I want to draw a dragon, though. I think I was more into the head. So let me go. I'm going to erase all this stuff. I don't actually like the lizard head thing is cool, but I almost want to draw like a different kind of monster. And let's just keep adjusting and sketching. So I already know what I want to adjust and change on this. Alright, so it's just sketching. What can we check off these boxes? This is an interesting pose I'm working on. Just kind of sketching it out. It's coming out of nowhere. So I actually feel like this arm should be up and this arm should be down. So we wouldn't see a scapula, which is the bone that kind of makes a bump in your back. And this arm would actually be a little bit lower. So let's, oops. Not that much lower, but that much lower. I like being able to adjust my sketch, especially when it comes to character design, because getting proportions right is so important to creating something that feels like really visceral and real. Otherwise, it just kind of feels weird and off. So I'm trying to fix that. What's going on? Oh, I get it. I got this little box down here. Photoshop does this all the time. I select something and I just get all over the place. The good thing about today's stream is my camera doesn't jiggle around a whole bunch because it's a screen. I don't know. That's a sketch. Let me just file. Let me see. I'm going to open something. I'm going to open this one up. This is the one that I've been working on for a while. So I feel good about like kind of testing out the sketch. This is my daughter. She went and did this. Turn that off. Beautiful. This is something I was working on. I didn't quite finish. So I might jump into doing this again. Here's another piece that I feel like showing off a little bit of the old artwork. There's stuff I need to fix in here with the hands and stuff, but I'm actually kind of like thinking I might just keep this piece like it is. I'll just create a stat block for it. That's the only thing I really need to add. The light, the shade, what do I got here? This is from the Grove. Where's the Grove? Alright, here we go. So where I have it called the label the black is where I need to kind of jump back in. I need to find a different brush though. So I have my custom brushes that I use for everything. So zip all the way to the top. I need to go through and organize these a bit better. They could be better. Got my fat lines. That's what I want. It doesn't look like anything special, but up close, these lines look like this instead of having like a blurry outline edge to them. And I like that. So I use any other brush, it'll have like a soft edge to the brush. You'll have like, if you zoom in, you'll have these like gray areas. And this one's been tuned to just be, it's just coloring in black pixels. I don't have anything else to worry about. So, I think the thing I need to do to complete this one is I was going to draw where all the mushrooms grow. So I'm going to do a variety of mushrooms, mushroom types. All right. Feeling a little bit dizzy tonight. I don't know why that is. Dang. It's not even that late. I'm getting tired. Alright, cool. I gotta follow up on some messages I've been getting on Instagram. Love these things. Love what people say. Cultivated mushrooms in 2020 as like a hobby while I was, you know, how everybody picked up a new hobby while they were stuck at home. Cultivating mushrooms was mine. It's actually fairly easy and fun. I was shocked. So I have a special connection to whatever's going on here. It's a good time. You get spores, you inject them into like dirt and stuff, and you just let the magic happen. Put them in wood. You can get wood blocks. Just fill that up. Next thing you know, you got some lion's mane. There's some oyster mushrooms that you can kind of cultivate and eat. And sometimes those things are expensive, but grow them on your own. Dehydrate them, and they last a while. Do some puff balls in there. We got some, whatever these are. We got some fly mantia. They're the ones with the dots. My favorite mushroom is going to be Old Man of the Woods. Doesn't taste that good, but it is. It's got this like weird, like black hairy look to it. It doesn't look appetizing, but it is edible. And I've only found it a couple of times. I always find it in graveyards, which is might sound kind of morbid. Like, what are you doing in graveyards? It's like, well, I used to live with a graveyard. I used to live in an apartment that had a graveyard right next door, so I just go for walks. and it was just right there. There's a bunch of puffballs, and there's a bunch of Old Man of the Woods, and they're good. Chicken of the Woods is really good. I mean, anybody who hunts mushrooms knows that. That stuff's really nice. You eat cordyceps. You might not think so after, like, if you watch the new Last of Us stuff. It's all about how cordyceps are the thing that gets in your brain. I think that's what the whole basis of that is. We're just gonna fill up this area with little mushrooms. I don't think these mushrooms would grow together, but I'm putting them together. Need to put some other stuff in there that's just kind of some weird shapes. Just to fill up space a little bit. I think everything I draw, I'm just going to keep in there, even if I don't particularly like it, because going backwards and kind of like undrawing things, I feel like is just going to drag out this process of drawing this room. And I have more rooms to draw. Trying to think of ways I can make this feel kind of more realistic. Getting lazy. Legs are getting stiff. don't think tonight actually drew anything. You know, I honestly think at the end of tonight is going to be, you know, maybe finishing up this Mushroom Grove art that I started. I think I left it alone for like a week. I think it's been at least a week and a half since I touched this. Maybe even 2 weeks. I'm not really keeping track too much. I'm making sure that I finish the things I start. Which doesn't bode well because there's some stuff when I started. If I don't like it and I'm not going to finish it, I'll let you know. I'm going to do these kind of like weird long fingery things. Oh, man, I'm tired. It's not even that late where I am. But I think just night after night of like 5 or 6 hours of sleep is kind of catching up on me. Last night I was up till 1 a.m. doing drawings. That's all for you. So you better feel special. That's why I come back and do this every day, is because of people who I know watch, people who should have been consistently showing up in chat, like Ray Berserker. You know, people who follow, who may have heard the promise that I'm going to be doing this every day. And maybe for other artists who just linger in the background, you know, who, I don't know, for one reason or other haven't followed. I'm doing this for you guys. Let you know it's possible to do the thing you want to do every single day, even as an adult, even as somebody who's busy, even as somebody who has kids. You know, it's possible. You can still find time to do stuff like this. Some people think that once all that stuff happens, you can't do drawings anymore, but you 100% can and should. Because you're just going to show the people around you that love you the thing you want to do, and they should be supportive, and they see you doing it and taking it seriously, they'll talk about it, and those people will talk about it, you know, and eventually you'll find something. But if you don't do it, it's as simple as that. You don't do it. I think my favorite thing about drawing every day is I feel like I encourage people to do the same. And actually, since I've started streaming, a couple of my friends they seem like they've picked up the streaming gauntlet, you know, to try to take into effect, like doing this as just a way to show that they love something. That's all that matters. Gotta love something in life, even if it's hard. This is the philosophy one, I guess. I'm going to come in here with, there's a brush I really like called Big Bad Wolf. Boom, right there. Alright, that looks good. I'm just going to take it and I'm going to tone it down a bunch. I'm going to put it into multiply mode so that whenever I draw over my art, I'm not actually covering it up. And get it to be just about the same tone as that. And put it on the shade layer. It's going to help me a lot. Make it small. Just going to come in and do light shades. I do stipple shading on everything, but for some reason I feel like this is a good approach to the specific thing I want to do. Hold on. Because remember, I have a lantern right here, so all my shadows have to be outward of that lantern. Under it, away from it, all that stuff. I can't have shadows. And that's going to give a strong implication that there's light there. And also help locate the lamp in the space. Oh man, I'm getting tired. Alright, I'm into it. Alright. That's another dungeon room done. I'm going to start sharing these on social media. Okay. Very soon. I've got all these effects, but what are they for? Whatever this is. What did I draw? But I think this is the one I just was like really bored with. It's probably the reason I switched gears. Did anything else. I could actually finish it though today, so. I have some ideas right now, just kind of looking at it. So the idea here is, it's not immediately apparent, but this is a cave, like a kind of a rough cave, carved out with some bright gemstones on the back wall. But also there's some light coming around the corner, as if to imply that there's a reason to be cautious when going forward. Oh man. It's important when you do dungeon design to always kind of telegraph danger. So if you don't signpost it at all and you're running for a serious group, like, you can make it hard to see, but you can't make it impossible to see. It can't be something that's like hidden and is only available for you to see on a dungeon master like log or whatever. You have to find a way to be able to like let the characters know that situation. You can't just be like, well, you didn't open that book, so you never learned about X, Y, and Z. And it's like, well, they shouldn't have to pour through tomes. You know, not every adventurer does that. So, oh, how long have I been drawing? Almost an hour? Ray Berserker, you're here! Woo! Hey, thanks for being here. We're doing digital art today. What do you think of that? Actually, going to come in here and I'm going to erase some stuff. Popping a minecart down. Ray, we're listening to Dawn Treader. They're pretty good. Dawn Treader. I'm going to type that in the chat just so people can find it. Going outside? Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, you gotta react to that stuff. Maybe instead of a minecart, it's more like a wheelbarrow. I feel like that's like more on point with the feeling that I want here. I'm gonna, what else can I do to like, this is like kind of hard to do because I drew this scene and I immediately stopped drawing because it was so hard to see what was going on. And I was like, I think I'm like not thinking through my images enough. Took a break from doing these. Now I've got to catch up on it. Tired. Exhausted.
From this distant vantage point, the Earth might not seem of any particular interest. But for us, it's different. Consider again that
minecart's gonna be full of something. Let's get the eraser out again. So there's a pickaxe stuck in the wall. And put a shovel on the floor over here. I am running a one shot sometime in the next couple of weeks, maybe the next month, the latest. Starting to recruit players right now. It is in the Morkboard gaming system, which is super easy to learn. So if anybody wants to join and you've never played that system, I highly encourage you, just jump in and give it a shot. Be brave. You can send me a private message or I guess a whisper, and I'll let you know. I'll give you a link to the Discord where I'm setting up the scheduling and stuff. So if that's something you want to do, yeah, feel free to contact me. Yeah. There's a new tool in here that I should test out. Let me see if I can find it. I don't think it's in here yet. I'm getting tired. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting tired. Earlier than normal. So I have an interesting challenge. This weekend, for the first time, I will not be home to stream. So in this whole journey, I've always been like available to access my computer. So for the past, 72, 73 days, my computer has been like right here and easy to stream from. But this weekend, I'm going to have to be streaming from the road, from an apartment. Not an apartment, a hotel room. Yeah? Yeah. I'm taking a trip to New York City for a little bit with my fiance, and we're going to go see... what is it? Is it like a festival, or what is it?
It's like a band of like different artists.
Would you call it like a... It's not an expo. It's a
concert.
It's a tour, but it's like it's a multi-group tour. Like there's a bunch of different artists touring together.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Japan.
Yep.
Yeah, a bunch of Japanese artists touring together. I'm just gonna rough out these tools here. I think I'm gonna put. I meant to have this hallway dark. I think I'm still gonna have it dark. I'm gonna have a torch sconce, but it's empty. Like the torch is out. So when you get into this room, I'm going to put some options up that are going to be like grab the pickaxe, push the wheelbarrow, take the torch, or sneak around the corner. Yeah. So I'll figure this one out. Gosh, I am so tired. I honestly just can't function right now. I really want to stop, and I'm going to go through my rooms really quick, though, for the people who are watching. I think you're owed that. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to name this one. This one's called The Corner. That's The Corner. That's The Grove. I have this one. This one took a couple of hours, but you know. Trying to do these quickly is a challenge. I think I got it down so I can get each one done in an hour. So I want to get back to that rhythm of getting each one of these done in an hour. So what else is this one too? This was a big one. This one was fun. We streamed all these, or I streamed all these when I started off. I'm trying to think, what else do I got? I haven't drawn these ones out. I almost want to sketch out group 5 and group 6 right now. So I'm just going to do some rough sketches here to get some ideas going. Group 5. What do I got going on here? Oh, I did draw some stuff. Ooh, okay. Now I'm remembering. And then group 6. Okay, so group 6 is, I'm going to change these names so they are shop. And group 5 here is going to be the password. Ooh boy. I literally just accidentally took my digital my tool apart. There we go. Put that back together. Should still work, please. Uh-oh. Still works a little bit. Ooh, it's kind of glitchy. Oops. I can recalibrate it, get it fixed up again in no time. Yeah, so I think next time I stream, so on Friday, I'm going to be doing this one or this one. Actually make these layers visible. So I'll do this one or this one tomorrow. We'll be doing some rooms. Right now, I'm just kind of tired. This stream was a bit of a kind of a sloppy, let's just sketch some stuff. Freeform one, not actually finishing anything. And we're testing to see if this music is okay on Twitch. So I'm a huge fan of it, and I have a whole playlist I'm putting together. So if you liked it, let me know. Yeah, I'm going to bed early tonight. Getting a full night's rest for the first time in a week or so. So thanks for watching. Thanks for getting this like update, I guess, on where my channel's going. Saturday, please tune in because it's going to be interesting. I am going to be in New York City and I will be streaming from whatever hotel room I have. I'm not sure where in Manhattan it is. Is it in Manhattan, Meg? We get a room in Manhattan, or do we go in like Brooklyn or something? Okay. For some reason, I thought we got one in Jersey City. Okay, so we're gonna be in Manhattan. Okay, great. So great. I'll be doing a short sketchbook stream from Manhattan, possibly.
Well, I don't know if it's like more south or north. I don't remember.
More south or north?
Of New York or Manhattan. I don't know where.
Oh, we'll find out. We'll find out. Anyways, that's the future, and this is music. And the stream is ending soon. Thanks for being here.